Alright, let's have a look at question number 3. Question number 3 says A. The universal set. Can I tell what I liked about this exam? It was an interesting exam. Because in this exam, the examiner asked you, he required that you think. Like the question number 2. How often you see an algebra question like that? Not very often. It was a really good exam. And it's by accident we choose it. We didn't deliberately choose it. So don't think, oh God, them teachers start wicked, look at them do it. We didn't deliberately choose it. It was by accident, but it was a good paper. Alright, it says what? The universal set U is defined as the set of integers between, alright, this question is very good, between 11 and 26. It means that you cannot write 11 and you cannot write 26. I hope you all did not write 11 or 26. U is 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, I'm coming, 24, 25. That is you. Let's go again. It says the universal set U is defined as the set of integers between 11 and 26. It means that it should not include 11 and it should not include 26. If he wanted you to include 11 and 26, he would use the word inclusive. The fair fact that he didn't use it, he didn't want you to include those. Then he says A is the set of even numbers and B is the set of multiples of 3. I. How many members are in the universal set? Well, they're asking you for the number of elements in the universal set. Well, let's count them. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. The universal set has 14 elements. The universal set has what? 14 elements. Then he says, list the members of the subset A. What is A?
Even number.
12.
So it is what? 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 22, 24, and what? That's it. And then they say, list the elements of the subset B. Now B is the set of what? Multiples of what? 3. All the numbers that 3 can go into without leaving a remainder. So that would be 12,
15,
then 15, then 18, 21, and 24. Did you get those? Then they said, draw a Venn diagram to represent the relationship among A, B, and U. Alright, are you ready? First of all, what I always look for before I start drawing a Venn diagram, I always look for elements which are common. So that's common. What else is common? 18 is common, and what? 24 is common. The mere fact that I have some elements which are common means that the two sets intersect in the universal set. So this is U. No. Alright, let's look. No, it isn't. Because you have what? 15 and 21 is not in here. It's not a subset. Alright. So this is A and this is B. What are the elements which are common to A and B?
12, 18, and 24.
So this is 12, 18, and 24. What other elements are in A besides 12, 18, and 24?
15 and 21.
In A, 14,
Oh, 14,
16,
20,
20,
22.
22. Is that?
Yes.
Fine. 14, 16, 20, and 22. What other elements elements are in B besides 12, 18, and 24? 15 and 21. What are the elements which are neither in A nor B?
13.
So we have what? 12, then we have what? 13. 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 25, and 25. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your Venn diagram. How else would you draw it? That's not correct. That's not correct. It is not a subset. It's not a subset. It would be a subset. See, if all the elements of B was in A, then it would be a subset. But 15, 21, and 21 are not in A, so it's not a subset. Alright. B. Alright, B is construction. Alright, can I see your hands if you attempted this construction question? Alright. Alright, that's very good. I'm actually impressed. Why? Because we did try. I even tried to load videos. Have you guys looked at the videos?
Yes.
I didn't load videos, and I hope that person would actually try and use it and learn. I'm really literally willing to teach it over. Between now and the exam, I'm willing to teach it again. If students are willing to learn it, I'm willing to teach it again. Alright? Because you don't want to go into an exam and see this, I don't know what to do with it. Alright. Can you help me please? Can somebody read for me? What does it say?
Using a ruler, a pencil, and a pair of compasses, construct a triangle PQR.
Alright, so it's triangle PQR. Keep going.
In which PQ is 8 centimeters.
PQ is 8 centimeter. Keep going.
PR equals 6 centimeters.
PR is 6 centimeters.
And angle P 60 degrees.
Angle P
60 degrees.
is 60 degrees. It's not difficult. You're being asked to construct a triangle given the length of two sides and the inclusive angle. I usually start by drawing the longest side. What is the longest side? PQ. So let's start by drawing PQ. I've done this already. So this is P and this is Q.
We have to draw the line with a pencil.
Yes, draw the line with a pencil. That's the line PQ. There's another way you could have done it. You could have just drawn a line and then use something and mark off. You understand? There's another way you could have done it. But fine, I draw my line PQ. The next thing is that, alright bro, the next thing is I need to what? Construct a 60 degree angle at P. I need to construct a 60 degree angle at P. This is the easiest angle to construct. Open my compass to a suitable radius. Everybody knows suitable means not too wide and not too narrow. Then I'm going to put the metal tip of the compass at P. Why? Because I was asked to construct the 60 degree angle at P. I put the metal tip at P and I scribe an arc. I must ensure that the arc comes around and cuts the line PQ. No, it's suitable, means that you have to make a judgment. So it's not more than half or less than half, you have to make a judgment. Then you move the metal tip from P and put it here at 0. Again, without shifting the compass. You must not shift the compass. The distance between here and here must not change. It must not decrease or increase. Put it at here at 0 and scribe another arc. A line from P through here will give me 60 degrees. Now, the line over here is PR. What is the length of PR?
6 centimeters.
6 centimeters. Well, I'm just going to draw it 6 centimeters. Sometimes people draw a longer one and then cut off 6. I'm not going to do that. I'm just going to draw it 6 centimeters long. So I put it at P, align it like that. And I do that. What is the length of this line?
6 centimeters.
This is R, and PR is how long?
6.
So what do you think I have to do now to complete the triangle?
Connect R.
And it's done. Connect R to Q. So you line it up. Once you know it's lined up okay, this is triangle P, R, Q. That is triangle P, Q, R. What did they say next?
The line segment RX, which is perpendicular to PQ and E.
Alright. Now, see, this is a standard construction. At least I would say this to myself, everybody in my evening school class would know how to do this. Day school is a different story. Please listen, it's a standard construction. Now, what I'm really asking you to do is to draw a line. The line is P what? What's it? P what? PS? PS. RS. So you know it has to have something to do with what? R. It's RS, and the line RS is what? Keep reading.
RS is perpendicular to P.
It is perpendicular to PQ. It means that the two lines must meet at right angles. Keep going.
And meets PQ at X.
Now this line RS is going to meet this line at S. So anywhere the two lines meet, I'm going to call that point S. It's a standard construction. Can I tell you what at X?
Yes, sir. X.
So it's not S, it is X.
Yes, sir.
Can I tell you it's a standard construction? This is what they're asking you to do. They're asking you to construct a perpendicular to the line APQ from an external point R. This is what you do. Open your compass to a suitable radius. Please listen what suitable means in this case. In this case, suitable means when I put the metal tip at R and scribe my arc, it must cut the line PQ 2 times. You must not scribe the arc unless you are certain it's going to cut the line PQ twice. So I put it at R and I scribe. I do not scribe unless I'm certain it's going to cut it 2 times. So once I'm certain it's going to cut it, I put the metal tip at R and then I scribe. The basic characteristics, it must cut the line PQ twice. In my mind, I'm calling this point X and I'm calling this point Y in my mind. Then no. Next, I'm going to open the compass to more than half of XY. Remember, in my mind, this is X, and in my mind, this is Y. I'm going to open the compass to more than half of XY. Is this more than half? Then I'm going to put the metal tip at X and scribe an arc below. Without shifting the compass, the distance here must not change. I'm going to put the metal tip over to Y and scribe an arc to intersect the first arc. In my mind, where the two arcs intersect, I'm calling this point Z. The last step would be to draw a line from R through Z. The last step would be to draw a line from R through Z. Align them up. Align them up. Once I'm sure everything is fine, then I draw. Once I get there, so I'm going to stop. Is this X, RS?
X.
So it's RX, and I will stop there. Because the line, you are drawing the line RX such that it's perpendicular to what? PQ, and it meets PQ at what? X. That is what you're asking. Yes. Sorry? Sorry? Sorry?
You're also supposed to draw the line from R to A.
No, I wouldn't. You could do that if you wanted to, it's not a problem. As long as when you finish you put X here. You could have done that, and it's not a problem as long as you put what here? X. Next question. Is it finished?
Measure and state the size of angle QRX.
You're measuring what? QR?
Yes, sir.
X?
Yes.
Q?
Yes.
QRX. I want you to measure this angle. I don't think it's 45, but I could be wrong. Let's find out. I could be wrong. So to measure that angle, you need a protractor. I could be wrong. So I'm thinking it's not 45, but I could be wrong. So let's use our protractor and measure it. I'm hoping I'm wrong. Alright, when you measure it, you got how much? 45? Let's measure. It's near it. I got what? 10, 20, 30, 40. I have 44. So you're 45.
Oh yeah, measure?
I'm measuring this angle. QRX. That is this angle here. Align it up. You set your protractor. Remember, this is the angle in here. One must be along 0, and the next one is at the other arm. Then I measure it using the inner scale. You measure using the scale that starts from 0, which is the inner scale. 10, 20, 30, 40. I have 44. So then I would write that my angle, what is it? QRX is equal to 44 degrees. That is mine. When you measure yours, you might get something a little bit what? Different.
You get 30.
That is mine.
Okay. 30.
Are we good?
So you get 30. So.